What's up, guys? Big rumor time. Big rumor about Nintendo Directs coming. One might be coming on Friday, which is going to be sweet if that's true, but something to keep in mind here is that what Nintendo's been doing lately is they've been doing more mini style directs. They did a mini style Pokemon Direct, and then they did another mini style Pokemon Direct, and then they did another mini Direct that didn't really have any major announcements in it. I mean, it had the announcement for Shin Megami Tensei and the new WWE game, but it was it. It was just three announcements. The other one was like DLC for Cadence of Hyrule, which don't get me wrong, I'm happy about that. I like Cadence of Hyrule, and I will gladly pay more money and get more of an experience for that game because I enjoyed the game a lot. In fact, I even rebeat it with like a different seed because I think that's a fun concept. But let's talk about like what this direct will be and what. So what's on everyone's mind, especially if you're watching my channel, is will it be a Smash character? If we look at when they announced the ARMS character, not talking about Min Min, I'm talking about when they just said there's going to be an ARMS character. January, let's see, the very end of January was when we got Byleth, right? And then February came and no news, and that's okay. We expected there to be a break between season 1 and season 2 of Smash Fighters. But now season 2 has started, so now it's kind of like we're going to find out, are they going to really stretch out with a lot of time between these characters, or are they going to do it about the same as season 1 where it was like every other month there was like a character basically. Like I mean, I remember the wait between Hero, Banjo, and Terry was so quick, and then waiting for Byleth, it felt like it took forever because we got the other Smash characters so fast, like right after each other. So when you look at it that way, Byleth was announced the very end of January. We waited February. Then in March, we got news of the next character. And then, of course, we had to wait for a while. We had to wait for a while before we got Min Min. But just like Byleth, Min Min came out the very end of the month. Min Min came out the very end of June. So we waited July, and then in August, there's no news yet. So really, when you think about it like that, the very end of January is when we got Byleth. We waited through February, and then we got the announcement for ARMS character in March. So when you think about it like that, we really have already waited a little bit longer because it's almost the end of the month, and this announcement will be at the very end of August. My prediction is that the next character will come out sometime in either like basically the fall. I'm not saying it's going to be winter. I do think the character will come out in fall. That's what I've always predicted. I always thought it'd be October or something. And the thing is that I think, if I'm correct, Banjo came out in September. Yes, Hero came out in July. Banjo came out in September. And then Terry came out in November. So I think what we could see is like we're seeing different months. Like no one came out in June. Like Hero came out in July, not in June. But Min Min came out in June. So maybe instead of coming out in September, like Banjo did, the next character will come out in October. And if the character is coming out in October, it would make sense to start announcing the character soon. So here's my thing. I think that we're getting to the point now where if it's the character doesn't get announced in this next direct, then and they might get announced in September. And if they're not announced in September, then they're probably not coming out in October, and it's probably going to be in winter time. We're probably not getting the second character till December or even January. But I think that's just I think it would make more sense to not stretch it out to that degree. I think it would make more because the last character is supposed to be out before 2022. Like it's supposed to be throughout 2020 and 2021 we get these characters. However, we do know that there might be some delays thanks to COVID-19. But I don't think Min Min got delayed at all because when they first said an ARMS character is coming back in March, they straight up said June. They said June you'll get more information. They waited to the very last day of June, but I don't think COVID delayed Min Min at all. and because of that, I don't think we have to worry too much about delays. I think it's mostly going okay. But what I will say is that I think it would make more sense to release 2 or 3 characters this year and then 3 characters next year. Like you 3 this year and then 3 next year and then you're done, right? So now they could only release 2 this year and then do 4 next year because they'd be starting at the beginning of the year, and this first character came out halfway through like the year. Like June is literally like the 6th month of 12 months. So they started halfway through the year. So we could only get 2 characters this year. It's very possible, but even if that's the case, why would you wait till October? Or I mean, why would you wait till like December to do that character? Even if we only get 2 characters this year, it would make more sense to release one like in the fall time, and not wait all the way till December, because that way you can release the 3rd character at the beginning of the next year, like February or January or something, and then you can release another character in spring, another character in summer, another character in fall, and blah blah blah. You don't need to wait. You don't need to go through winter twice, basically. Like you just get the character out. Because when I say like a character has to come out before 2022, and it's like, oh, but what about winter? Well, winter is only December. You know, so really like people always consider Christmas season to be like the like halfway through November as well, like even before Thanksgiving, because there's a lot of like big hit games and consoles and stuff will come out in November. That way people can all buy it, and then people who want to give it to people for Christmas can get it earlier, and it's out for a little bit basically. Like they never make you like pre-order something in like December, like December 15th or something, and say, okay, here you go, this is your Christmas present you're gonna buy for kids. They never do that. They always release it in like November for Christmas season. So to me, it makes more sense that they would try to end the last character of fall 2021. So I'm just saying, like, just trying to predict the characters. I think it would make sense for the next character to be announced soon. And I know, like, I just talked a lot about that theory, but it's very important that I really make a good case here for why I really believe it. And it's because I don't want it to sound like wishful thinking. I never want to do wishful thinking, but to me, it's just like we got Min Min, and it's getting about that time where it's not the time yet where we need another character. Now, if this was season 1 rules, it would be about that time, because we're gone through like 2 months now. But we're getting to that time where it's about time to announce the next character, because remember, these characters are going to come out during a longer period of time. Like we were told that all the characters will come out like before 2020 or something like that, for season 1, and so they gave themselves like basically like a year to get every character out. Now they've given themselves 2 years to get every character out. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. So what I'm saying is that like it still makes sense for another character to be on the way. So yeah, so hopefully I made that point clear, because I feel like I'm going to be redundant if I keep explaining it. And so will this direct be where we get the character? If it's a mini direct, it's still possible, but it's less likely. But if it's a mini direct, that's not the worst thing, because that could mean we're getting another mini direct soon after, or it means we're getting a Smash based direct or something, or one day there's just going to be a random announcement for Smash characters, sort of like how there was that random announcement for Paper Mario. I mean, anything could happen, really. So, but in my opinion, I think that I would love for it to just be a general direct. Nintendo's been talking about experimenting with doing different things. June was kind of E3 month, and a lot of information was going to be coming out in July, and this whole summer we've been getting a lot of new information and game stuff. My only thing is, like, yes, it could be a general direct, but it's just with Nintendo right now, it's really hard to call what they're going to do. It's really difficult, because I feel like they were trying to do something different during June, so I really have no idea what they would be doing, if it's a mini or if it's a full-on. If it's a full-on, I would expect a Smash character. Seems like during season 1, every time there was a full-on direct, a Smash character was discussed. Every single freaking time. Every single time. Sadly, a lot of them were always like leaked ahead of time, or during E3 they were leaked, but it was still like, we don't know. Like, you know, even if something's leaked, you're still like, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You know, but the thing is that you know, Byleth was the only one that was like a true surprise, and that's why it stung a little bit more for people, because it was the only one that people didn't have a heads up that who it was going to be, and their expectations were like way high. So I think that I like that Nintendo's doing a good job of not leaking things. Even with the ARMS character, it was never truly leaked. People, like, everyone was really thinking it was going to be like 3 characters in one or 4 characters in one or something. And it actually, to me, started to make more sense that it would be just Min Min by herself. So, or just like one character by itself, and Min Min was the most likely choice for me. So when it was, I like changed my mind that would be only one character and it'd be Min Min, like right before the direct happened. But anyway, that's the thing. We have no clue who it's going to be, and it's actually going to be exciting if it's a full-on general direct, because it might not do. It might do the Smash logo thing. Usually these videos start with the Smash logo opening up, so you know it's Smash. But even when you know it's for Smash, it's like, who's it gonna be? Like, I think the Simon Belmont trailer is really fun to watch, because a lot of people watching had no idea what was going on during that trailer, and I wanted it to be like that, where even the King K. Rool one, I think people were like, the King K. Rool one, it's very upfront going to be K. Rool, but people are like, is it really going to be K. Rool? Because it's not always the characters interacting with their characters from their own series, you know. Sometimes it's characters interacting with other characters from different series. So, but like, those trailers are great because people really didn't know what was happening during them, and then they got really hyped. And I would love for that to happen again. That hasn't happened in a while, because we all knew Terry was coming. We all knew that. Well, no one cared about Byleth. You know, when we saw Byleth, everyone just got upset and disappointed. And we all knew that an ARMS character was coming no matter what. So with Min Min, we were like, who's it going to be? And a lot of people were suspecting it would be Min Min because she's popular. So I would love to see another trailer to get everyone really hyped again. I would love for them to do the thing where the trailer starts and it's mysterious. We don't know who it's going to be for. We don't know what's going on. I would love something like that. So I really hope we get something really cool, but we'll just have to see. It's Smash, man. Anything could happen. So, like, really, any character could be announced. It could be an extremely obscure, unpopular character. It could be an extremely hype and super dope character. It could be anything. We could get Sora Master Chief. We could get Doom Guy. We get Crash Bandicoot, but we could also get someone like Ryu Hayabusa or Travis Touchdown, or someone who's, you know, completely out of left field. We could get someone completely out of left field who we thought was impossible. We could get a Xenoblade character. We could get Gino. We could get literally anyone at this point. So, and I know I'm someone who's like a stiffler for the rules. I have my own rule set. You know, I was going to say my own moral compass. Everyone says they have their own moral compass. I have my own rule set. I don't believe in the general fan rules, but I have my own rule set. And my rules are spirits are okay now. And no Paper Mario, because Paper Mario already has a stage in Smash, and there's already Paper Mario music in Smash, and there's already Paper Mario spirits in Smash. And in the last game, when they had trophies, there were Paper Mario trophies in Smash. So the idea of Paper Mario being in Smash now is very unlikely. And I know people are saying, none of that matters. They could do a new Paper Mario stage. They could do a new Paper Mario spirits. Yes, they could do new everything. Just like I think ARMS proved they could do all that stuff, right? But ARMS didn't have any music. It didn't have any stage. Like, I'm just saying. Okay, like, I agree. Spirits have a new precedent that they don't have. It doesn't. For season 1, spirits were off the table, but for season 2, spirits are on the table. Which I always thought if they did a season 2, spirits would be back on the table. Spirits are definitely back on the table. I don't think that means every DLC character will be a spirit. I think that'd be a waste of waste of potential to do that, because there's too many other characters who aren't in the game, aren't represented in Smash at all yet, and that would be really cool to have their representation. Ryu Hayabusa, again, I feel like the only reason he's not an assist trophy is because they wanted to leave him in case they made him a character in a future Smash game or as DLC for Ultimate. So, I mean, again, to me, but all I'm saying is that it's the second character of 6. It could be anyone. It could be another Nintendo character from Pokemon. It could be a random ass third party character that no one even knows about. It could be the most hype, insane crossover character imaginable. It could be anyone. So, while I have my own fan rules, I'm just letting you know it could be virtually anyone at this point, except Paper Mario. Also, I would like to say I think Minecraft Steve would be better as a Mii costume. However, it could be Minecraft Steve. I just happen to think he'd be better as a costume than as an actual playable character. Because I don't think gameplay-wise, I don't think Minecraft brings enough to the table to make a character that interesting. However, I'm an idiot, Someone, Sakurai could make it work. Back in Smash 4 days, I said Pac-Man would be a terrible character, and there's no point in putting Pac-Man in the game because it wouldn't even work, and that they'd be better off using a different Namco character like Heihachi or Lloyd. Well, we don't have Heihachi or Lloyd. Heihachi's been deconfirmed. Lloyd's probably going to get deconfirmed later. However, that doesn't mean a Tales of character is off the table. It just means Lloyd is probably off the table. But like but I was wrong. I said Pac-Man wouldn't be. I also said Little Mac wouldn't be a good character. I was right about that one. But when they first showed me Little Mac, I ate my own words and I said Little Mac is dope. He looks super cool. He looks like so much fun. Smash for Little Mac was really. But anyway, jokes aside about Little Mac, I said that Pac-Man and Little Mac wouldn't work. Sakurai made him work, sort of, with Little Mac, and so I was wrong. So sometimes I can just be wrong. So Minecraft Steve could happen. But my whole thing is that right now I just want to say it's incredibly hard to predict the next character. There's so many options on the table. It could be literally anyone. Sometimes I think that because 2B was put in Soul Calibur, it makes me think maybe 2B's not going to happen now. Because wouldn't it be crazy if 2B was crossed over in multiple games? But Terry is in Fighting Layer EX, or EX Fighting Layer, whatever that game's called. He's in that game. Not only is Terry in that game, but Mai and Kula are in Dead or Alive. Not only that, but Geese is in Tekken 7. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter at this point. It doesn't matter. Like, just because a character is crossing over with another game doesn't mean they can't cross over with Smash. So, in my opinion, I think 2B could happen. I just don't know if they'll want to submit 2B as one of the most iconic video game characters. But in my opinion, I think 2B is one of the most iconic video game characters of the past few years. I think since Nier Automata came out, 2B has been a fucking icon that almost everyone knows about now. Maybe she would serve better as an assist trophy, but they could totally make a moveset with her. But all I'm saying is that I think pretty much anyone is on the table. I mean, I really do. I think pretty much anyone you can think of is on the table here. So could we get another Nintendo character? We could get another side character. We could get anything. I think the addition of Min Min really disrupts things to that degree. I think that, they could pull another Piranha Plant easily. But I do think that because Small Battlefield came out, and they rearranged the random orders for stages, they're trying to fill up spaces for stages as much as possible. So I think it's very possible that not only will we get a new character and a new stage, but we might even get returning stages soon. We might get just other variations of stages, or just completely original new Smash stages that just because. I mean, we could get anything. I mean, Sakurai could literally just put any old stage in the game he wants. So I do think that I think there's supposed to be 3 blank stage spots or something like that. Yeah, there's supposed to be 3 blank stage spots after we get 5 more stages, and every character is going to come with a stage. We already know that's confirmed. So, I mean, either we're going to get like like a few more bonus characters outside of Pass 2, or we're going to get new stages. I would love it if they just literally made like 2 new Echo Fighters and just gave them stages, even though like Ken doesn't have a stage, you know, blah blah blah. Like Echo Fighters typically don't have a stage because their series is already represented, so there's no point. But I would love it if they just did that, just because it's like, well, you know what? We're trying to make the Echo Fighter worth it. So if you buy the stage only costs like $2 or something instead of like $6 for one character. Let's say it's like $3 for a stage by itself with no character, but the stage literally just comes with the Echo Fighter, so you might as well buy it. I mean, I'm just tossing out theories at this point, but I mean, anything could happen with Smash right now. I mean, Small Battlefield really took me by surprise. The fact that they changed the stage layout to where it looked different, I never expected that. I mean, I knew they were going to have to do something because there wasn't going to be a perfectly symmetrical amount of stages, but yeah, there's definitely going to be something going on here. There's definitely going to be new something, right? So, what we could be getting, I don't know. And if it's a mini direct, then that means we could be getting a Smash-based direct in September or something if they are adding in more stuff. However, I'm going to say no because I think Small Battlefield is such a recent addition that the idea that they would add in another stage on top of that so soon, I don't think so. Especially because we know we're getting a stage with the character. So the idea of doing that is not likely. I think it's more likely that the 3rd to 4th character might come with a new stage or something like that. You have to remember, every character usually comes with updates to Smash itself, not just, not just like only the character. You know, the game always has buffs and nerfs and all that stuff too. So they do need to space out this stuff. Like Smash has a good system going for it, but yeah, who it's going to be, what's going to happen, will Smash be in the direct at all? I can't say for sure for any of that stuff, but I will say it just makes sense. It would be likely another character would come out soon. And that's all I want to say on this. This video's gone on long enough. I'm famous for making long videos. That's what I want. I like making long videos, but yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'm going to end this one here now, and I'll see you guys on the next one.